I get it. You want to start reading too. Same. I have been struggling with being able to read a book without needing to finish it in like the same day or the same 2 days because of everybody that I would see online that is able to read 10 books in a month or one a week or something crazy like that. If I wasn't able to finish a book in a short amount of time, then I thought I was failing. I thought it wasn't worth it. I was doing something wrong. I was just a slow reader. It wasn't worth it. Blah, blah, blah. That's not it. Okay? What you need to understand, just like with anything, just like with how I have said that the people that you see online that are full-time content creators or full-time athletes or full-time trainers, like that's their job. Their job is to stay healthy, to stay active, to stay fit, to go to the gym, to be aesthetically pleasing. Same with people that are on social media and their job is to read books all day. Their job is to create content. Their job is to be aesthetic, to know what's going on, to everything like that. Once I remembered that and realized that, everything changed. I have been enjoying books so much more now, and it's no longer trying to keep up, trying to match, trying to read what everybody else is reading. It's been more about enjoying. So here's a couple things that I would recommend if you also are busy and do not have the time that these content creators have in order to read a bunch of books and stay on top of what is trendy and new and everything like that. Okay? Biggest things that I would recommend as far as making sure that you can actually read books is going to be getting a Kindle. A Kindle you can easily bring with you anywhere. You can walk on the treadmill at the gym. You can read it quickly in between meetings. I will sometimes bring this out if I am eating lunch and just want to do something else besides scrolling on my phone. This is an easy thing to do. You can have so many books in there and you don't need to carry a big stack of it, okay? So having a Kindle is a great option. The other thing is audiobooks. Whether you have Audible or a Spotify account, I actually listened to Remarkably Bright Creatures on audiobook on Spotify and loved it so much that I got the physical copy. And that, again, can be something easy for when you're doing your outdoor workout. No. We are listening to a playlist when we are doing an outdoor workout. No. If you're going for a walk outside and you don't have a podcast that you want to listen to, audiobooks are really great, and I would highly recommend that one as well. That is another easy way for you to actually get through a book and having it a little bit more flexible and not having to like sit down and hold something. The other thing, which is what I'm going to do, is once or twice a week, I'll go sit in our backyard on our patio furniture and tan for like 45 minutes to an hour, maybe, rotating through and reading. And that's what I got through this for. I will say I was nasty and sweaty because we're going through like a heat wave right now. So I kind of got this a little bit gross, but this was a thrift store find. So it was like $2 or $3 and I really did enjoy this one as well. So I would highly recommend it. So make it something that's fun and enjoyable too, where it's some time for yourself sitting outside. It's like a nice sweat session too. So it's almost like being in a sauna for me right now is how I'm also looking at it. And that's another way to enjoy it. The other thing, and the final thing that I would recommend that you need to be aware of and you need to remind yourself of is it is okay if it takes you a while to read a book. Let me just show, for example, these books from Dream Harbor. I love them. I love them. They are so cute. I have read all of them. I just finished the newest one. I will read this in a day or two. Absolutely. Because it's so easy to just binge. I will happily do that, and I will not do anything else. My partner's sister wrote this book. This was fantastic. I read this in a day or two as well. I think it's under 300 pages or just about. Highly recommend it. It was so good. Read it quickly, but that was because I just had a day to myself that I didn't have anything to do and wanted to read a book. You can do that. Most of these books I read very quickly because I was binging them because that was all I was doing. I wasn't doing anything else. However, a book like this, something that I would actually truly enjoy. If this was a movie, I would watch it and it would probably be 3 hours long and I would love every second of it. But for some reason, this took me long to read. It's a lot going on. It's 3 characters. It's a big world. There's a lot going on. There's things to like connect. I loved this book, but because I could not finish it in a day or two, because it took me longer to read, I felt like I couldn't actually enjoy it because my numbers weren't getting up, because I couldn't read faster, because I wasn't getting to the second and third book quick enough. I'm still waiting to get the second book in order to finish this trilogy. But the moment I decided it was okay for me to slow down, to take time. For a book to take me a couple of weeks to read, I was able to enjoy it a lot more. I was able to get through a couple of books rather than nothing for months on end. Sometimes it is just a reminder that we're only feeling this way because of social media and whatever we're seeing online. You can live your life however the heck you want to live it, and it's fine. Just because you're not reading whatever everybody else is reading doesn't mean that you're failing or falling behind. It's okay to slow down. It's okay that you have a life and have a job and have people that you want to hang out with and not just read every single day. Or you're not able to read every single day like other people, or fit it in certain ways that other people can and you can't. It is okay. I want you to just remember, if you truly do want to read, and the only reason that you are in a book slump is because you have not gotten through your books fast enough, or it's taking you longer than 3 days to read a book, that's something you need to figure out and come to terms with, okay? So again, handheld, ebook, Kindle reader, highly recommend. Easy way to carry it around and read when you can. Audiobook, listen to it on audiobooks or Spotify or wherever else you listen to audiobooks. Take some time, sit outside, get some sun, and read a book and let it take time. And then binge your books that you really do enjoy. And don't worry about it. It's totally fine. Again, the reason we are having hobbies is so you actually have a life outside of your work and your health, okay? We are taking ourselves out of the identity of health and fitness in order to enjoy things, in order to enjoy places, in order to take our mind off of that in social media. So the more that you are pushing yourself to perfection, the harder it's going to be. So if that sounds like you and something else that you need to work on, not even just with reading, but with any other hobby that you are working on, I would highly recommend you check out my first podcast for the Health and Hobbies Diary that's coming out this Thursday. Definitely check that out because I'm going to be breaking down exactly why you are struggling with hobbies as a burnt out perfectionist and how we're actually going to be making progress this time. So go ahead, click on that, and I will see you there.